My name is Elisabeth Fairman, the Senior Curator of Rare Books and Manuscripts at the Yale Center for British Art. Today I would like to speak about the exquisitely drawn book of plants and animals known as the Helmingham Herbal and Bestiary, completed some 500 years ago, around 1500. It is one of the great treasures in the Center's collection of rare books and manuscripts, and in fact was one of Paul Mellon's favorite books. Acquired in 1961 by Mr. Mellon at auction, the manuscript had been in the library at Helmingham Hall in Suffolk, England, for hundreds of years, probably since it was first compiled. The first part of the manuscript is an herbal and includes 95 drawings of flowers and trees, all common species found in Britain. Here we see, on the left-hand page, hazel, honeysuckle, ivy, and laurel. On the right-hand page are drawings of licorice, mulberry, mistletoe, and olive. Here are drawings of an oak, a pine, although the caption says pineapple, a peach tree, and a rose bush. On the right are trees, alder, ash, aspen, and almond. This page depicts the pomegranate, apple, hawthorn, and holly. The bestiary section of the book includes 49 drawings of animals and birds, with many fabulous creatures, such as the dragon on the left-hand page and the griffin on the right, the latter a legendary creature with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle. Real animals, drawn either from direct observation or as imagined from travelers' reports, include a dromedary, a greyhound, a horse, and a hare. Here we see an ostrich, a ram, a wolf, and a wild man of the forest. We don't know for sure who produced these drawings or why, but it is likely that they were made to be models or patterns for all sorts of decorative work, from woodwork and paneling to embroidery, tapestry, stained glass, or painted ceiling decorations. The manuscript might also have been put together as a primer for children or for some other educational purpose. Maybe the first section was compiled to help in identifying useful plants. As Paul Mellon wrote in his introduction to a facsimile edition of the manuscript in 1988, this picture book is a delightful rendering of what in 15th century England was known about the inhabitants of her fields and woodlands, or what was imagined about the denizens of faraway lands. Whether it might often have been in the hands of children for study or entertainment, or whether it guided the artisan in the decoration of fabric or painted surfaces, it may be seen simply as a charmingly natural and a thoroughly English work. I am impressed by the stark simplicity and directness of the drawing and coloring of the objects, as though there were a mysterious aesthetic kinship between these 15th century artists or designers and our own present-day artists. The Helmingham Herbal and Bestiary is one of 35,000 rare books, maps, and manuscripts that date from the 14th century to the present in the Center's collections. They are all accessible to visitors in the study room.